Today, we have to talk about something that is absolutely taking over the internet right now. If you have been on X today, you probably noticed that the timeline is in a complete state of chaos, and it is all because of one person, Ahyeon. This is not just your typical daily trend, because Ahyeon is currently dominating the platform with two completely different topics that have fans feeling every single emotion possible. On one hand, we have a wave of panic and confusion with over 6,000 posts regarding her graduation, but while everyone was trying to figure out what that meant, a second wave hit even harder. We are talking about over 11,000 posts as her legendary cover of Dangerously has gone viral once again. It has reached such a peak that it even landed on the Today News headline focusing on her incredible solo stage performance. Is she leaving? Is she just beginning her peak era? Stay tuned because we're breaking down every single detail of this double trending explosion. Let us dive straight into the part that had everyone holding their breath. Early this morning, a topic regarding Ahyeon's graduation started climbing the charts on X. For any K-pop fan, the word graduation can be a major trigger. It often carries a heavy weight and leads to immediate questions about a member's future or a change in their career path. Within just a few hours, more than 6,000 posts were flooded with fans asking for clarity. People were sharing old photos from her trainee days and writing emotional tributes. However, the reality is likely much more grounded. Given the timing, it seems the discussion is centered around her actual school graduation. For an idol as busy as Ahyeon, balancing a high-profile career with education is a massive achievement. The trending status shows just how much fans care about her personal milestones outside of the stage. Even so, the sheer volume of posts shows that whenever her name is mentioned, the entire community stops what they are doing to pay attention. But just as the graduation talk was settling down, the internet decided it was time to remind everyone why Ahyeon is considered a generational talent. In a move that surprised no one but impressed everyone, her Dangerously cover started spreading like wildfire again. We've seen this video before, but today was different. It surpassed 11,000 posts and became a global talking point. The reason for this sudden resurgence is that her solo stage performance was featured as a main headline on Today News. It's rare for a cover performance to maintain this kind of longevity in the fast-paced world of K-pop. Usually, a trend lasts a day and disappears, but Ahyeon has this unique ability to stay relevant purely through her skill. Seeing her face on a news headline for her vocal prowess rather than just visual appeal says everything you need to know about her trajectory as an artist. Why does this keep happening? Why is Ahyeon the one who can break the internet twice in one day? It comes down to what many call the ace factor. In the industry, being an ace means you are the full package. You have the vocals, the dance, the visuals, and that untouchable star quality. Ahyeon doesn't just sing a song, she commands it. When she hits those high notes in Dangerously, it's not just about technique, it's about the raw emotion and the main vocal vibes she radiates. She has become a standard for the new generation of idols. Every time a new group debuts or a new vocal challenge goes viral, people instinctively go back to Ahyeon as the benchmark. This is why she is the alt bias for so many people. She represents a return to powerhouse vocals that remind us why we fell in love with K-pop in the first place. The reaction on X has been a mix of pure pride and typical fan humor. You have one side of the fandom celebrating her academic success and the other side screaming about her vocal range. Some fans are joking about how stressful it is to follow her because you never know if you are going to be crying over a sentimental milestone or losing your mind over a new performance clip. The memes have been top tier as well. People are posting about how they need a second monitor just to keep up with both trending topics at the same time. This level of engagement is exactly what brands and labels look for. It proves that she has a highly active and dedicated fan base that will defend her talent and celebrate her growth no matter what. As we look at the headlines today, it's clear that we are witnessing the rise of a future icon. Whether she's graduating from school or breaking records with a solo stage, Ahyeon is proving that she is in a league of her own. She has the ability to turn a simple Tuesday into a global event just by existing and being talented. This double trend on X is just a small preview of what the future holds for her. As she continues to grow and take on more solo opportunities, we can only imagine the heights she will reach. She has successfully moved past being just a rookie and now is a household name in the global music scene. So, what do you think about Ahyeon taking over the trends today? Were you one of the people panicking about the graduation news, or were you too busy rewatching that dangerously high note for the 100th time? It's amazing to see an idol get recognized for her hard work in school and her talent on stage at the same time. Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Do you think we are going to get an official solo debut soon, or is she just getting warmed up? Make sure to talk about your favorite Ahyeon moments and share this with your fellow fans so we can keep the discussion going. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update on the biggest news in K-pop. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.
The global impact of these trending topics also sheds light on a broader shift in the K-pop industry regarding how individual members are branded. For a long time, the focus was almost entirely on group synergy, but Ahyeon's ability to command the spotlight on her own suggests that the era of the individual powerhouse is truly here. When we see 11,000 people tweeting about a single vocal performance, we aren't just seeing a fandom at work, we are seeing a cultural moment. This specific viral cycle of her Dangerously cover acts as a bridge between the hardcore idol fans and casual music listeners. Even those who do not follow the group's every move find themselves stopped in their tracks by her vocal clarity and the sheer confidence she displays on a solo stage. It is this crossover appeal that transforms a talented singer into a legitimate household name. Beyond the numbers, the Today's News headline serves as a formal validation of her hard work. In the K-pop world, media recognition often focuses on sales figures or chart positions, but to have a headline specifically highlight a solo stage performance is a testament to her artistry. It sends a message to the industry that the audience is hungry for live talent and authentic vocal skill. This kind of coverage helps solidify Ahyeon's reputation as a reliable performer. When promoters and producers look at these trends, they see an artist who can hold an audience's attention entirely on her own. This level of trust from the public is something that usually takes years to build, yet Ahyeon has managed to achieve it while still in the early stages of her career. It makes every one of her future projects feel like a major event. This brings us back to the emotional weight of that graduation topic. While the initial 6,000 posts were fueled by a mix of confusion and excitement, the underlying sentiment was one of deep pride. Fans have watched her grow from a promising trainee into a global star, and seeing her reach a personal milestone like graduation feels like a shared victory. It humanizes an idol who often seems superhuman when she is performing. In many ways, the dual trends represent the two sides of her life, the dedicated student reaching the end of one chapter and the unstoppable artist starting a massive new one. This balance is what makes her so relatable to her Gen Z audience, who are often navigating their own transitions and trying to find their own voices in a loud world. If we look closely at the data from X, the engagement isn't just coming from one region. The tweets are in English, Korean, Spanish, and Japanese, showing that her influence is truly borderless. This international reach is vital for the next phase of her journey. As she moves forward, the Ace label will likely follow her into every solo endeavor she pursues. Many insiders are already speculating that this viral moment is the perfect launchpad for more individual activities. Whether it is more high-profile covers, fashion collaborations, or eventually a solo album, the foundation has been laid. The internet has spoken, and the consensus is clear. The world is ready for whatever Ahyeon does next. The synergy between her academic graduation and her professional leveling up creates a narrative of success that is hard to ignore. It is a story of a young woman who refuses to compromise on either her education or her passion. This narrative is exactly why she has become such a powerful role model. When fans tweet about her, they aren't just talking about a celebrity, they are talking about someone whose work ethic inspires them. As these hashtags eventually fade from the trending list, the impact of what happened today will remain. It has redefined her status from a rising star to a dominant force in the industry. What we are witnessing is the organic birth of a legend in the making. Today was a reminder that in the world of K-pop, talent still reigns supreme. It proves that while visuals and marketing are important, nothing resonates quite like a girl with a microphone and the courage to use it to its full potential. As we continue to follow her story, we can expect many more days where Ahyeon breaks the internet, leaving us all in awe of her growth. The conversation doesn't end here. It's just the beginning of a much larger discussion about her legacy. Be sure to keep an eye on the charts and the headlines, because if today was any indication, Ahyeon is just getting started on her path to global domination. Would you like to dive deeper into the specific fan theories regarding her upcoming solo projects?